Hi, this is Marcia, and today I'm going to be talking about Diffit.me. Yes, this is my second video talking about this amazing AI tool. Hi everybody, welcome. I'm super excited to be sharing out about Diffit.me and their updates that they made. This one is going to blow your socks off. Especially as an instructional coach, I really think about ways to work smarter, not harder for our teachers, and I really want to differentiate as much as possible. But I know that differentiation can be hard. Where do I find the resources? How do I find the time? What does that look like? So today I'm going to be showcasing a couple new things about Diffit.me and how easy it is to start to differentiate. Let's get started. All right, what you see on the screen is Diffit.me. And as you can see, it says, congratulations, you have access to the whole entire premium feature until January 31st, 2024. That should be sending off little red flags like, uh-oh, hang tight. This might be going to paid, but if I were to pay for something, right now, this is something I would pay for. I would pay for this resource because about what I'm going to about ready to share out with you. All right, so it says what you could do. You can search for anything. I could go in and search for a topic. I can find a link of a video or an article. Whoa, that's impressive. Or I can copy and paste any text. And before we go into anything about this, Diffit will then adjust the Lexile level from a second grade all the way up to a 9th grade Lexile level. I think it's even higher. I'm not for sure. But anyway. But what I want to do for today, for this purpose, is I want to just use one of my standards that I'm working on. So I'm going to go over to my state standards, and I'm going to be looking for one specific content. So I'm going to be doing on latitude and longitude. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to come back over, and I'm going to have them create an article, some things that I need to know about latitude and longitude. All right. And since this is for 5th grade, I'm going to actually drop it down to 3rd grade because I have some students who are struggling reading. But I'll come back and do the same process again, and I'll do it for on level for 5th grade students. And maybe for enhancement or enrichment, I could do it for 6th or 7th grade students. But right now, I'm going to just drop it down. All right. I'm going to hit generate resources. So I'm standing like this so you can see that I am still talking to you and the machine is doing the work. So it is going through looking at latitude and longitude using my standard and is creating an article plus more for what that looks like. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but not much time. So I might as well just tell you a joke. Oh, never mind, no time for jokes. It's already ready to rock and roll. So it gives me a title. It gives me an adapted reading passage. Now, I can even show sources if I need to. And, oh, did I mention that this can do it in multiple languages? So I could do it in Spanish and Chinese and Arabic and Japanese. And I can go right here and I can switch that grade level out. You know how I said I'm going to just adapt it and adjust it? Oh, okay. So back to the scheduled performance. I have my article that I'm going to have and I can copy and paste it. Or better yet, I'm going to show you how to export it. So here's my article. It gives me a quick summary, which I love. It gives me key vocabulary words. It gives me multiple choice questions. Love this. And it even shows me the answers. It gives me short extended response questions. And I can even go in and I can do extended thinking or strategic thinking. Love that. And open-ended prompts. So right now, in my world as an instructional coach of helping teachers deploy studios, I got it made. In my independent practice, I'm going to have them be reading and maybe answering the questions. In my small group, I'm going to be doing some open-ended prompts. So I'm going to just get them talking and learning more about latitude and longitude before I dive into my lesson. In my future ready activity, I'm going to have them working together with one of these key vocabulary words to create a Frayer model. And then what I'm going to do in digital content, I'm going to go find a quick video that's going to relate to latitude and longitude. So this one PDF, this one website, gives me 3 out of my 4 learning studios. From my independent practice, reading the article, my small group, open-ended questions, to my vocabulary where the students are going to be working, collaborating together using a Frayer model. Whoa. But that's not all. The magic now happens when I go to export and share. When I go to export and share, it's going to say, how do you want it? Do you want to have it printed? Do you want a printable doc? Do you want a Google form quiz? Are you kidding? That's awesome. But better yet, here's my Frayer model that's interactive. I have SCR, short open answer questions. I have summary. I have the 5 W's. I have all this at my fingertips. Cause and effect, claims and evidence. So if I have an article, I can drop it in there. Watch how easy this is. So I'm going to go back to my Frayer model since I already talked about that. So I want to say I wanted my Frayer model, and it gives me my content standard that they're working on. And I'm going to say open in Google Slides. So I took the article, put it into a Google template that I'm going to be able to use, share out with the students. I can still print it. Even though it went and exported as a Google Doc, I can still print it and have the Frayer model at that Future Ready studio. But it does all that work for me. I don't have to do it anymore. So I have open inside of Google Slides. That article, brand new article, never been used before on latitude and longitude, is now going to be in a whole interactive presentation that I can use for my students. Either A, printing it, or B, having them go online to complete the activities. How cool is that? Diffit.me is one of those websites that I turned and looked at my husband and said, I think we need to invest in this company because it's really going to help our teachers start that jumping springboard of getting our students with some more differentiation tools, and we're going to be able to have all these resources at our fingertips. Reading and taking notes is going to be able to break it and chunk it apart, no matter what grade level, what it looks like. So I have my Frayer model, taking notes. I even have a quiz at the end. You guys, Diffit.me, give it a whirl. It's worth it.